There he is.
Yo.
How's it going, Anthony?
Good, fine. It's slightly warmer here now, so now I'm not worried about my pipes bursting. So I'm pretty.
Was that a worry?
Oh yeah, of course. When it was -10, it was absolutely a worry. Absolutely a concern.
Fair. You know what? Fair.
So I feel like last time you were like, yo, I've got so many notes. And then I don't know if we got through most of them. Is that true or am I lying?
I think we did get through most of them. I've got a few other notes, but not much left from there. And then I think I forgot to take some notes this week.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, I don't disagree. My new issue is that I think of things while I'm driving and I don't know how to save them appropriately. You know what I mean? Like I think about them. I'm like, okay, well, when I park, I'll pull out my notes app and then that never works well.
Yeah.
Like it's 3 hours later and I'm like on the toilet, pissing and pooping. And I'm like, damn, what was that thing I wanted to talk about? That happens all the time.
Oh, no, 100%. I agree. I'll be at like work and I'll like be like, oh, I should take that note, but let me finish this one task.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
No, never the answer. I fuck it up every time.
Yeah.
But I do have two notes right off the top.
Okay.
I guess this is technically a continuing storyline.
Okay.
I now have 2 gambling addictions.
What do you mean 2? What was your one? Oh, your one was Balatro. What's your second one?
So the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second of the remake games.
Okay.
Wild that it's a trilogy, but also they're pretty big. So honestly, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the second one came out, and inside of this game, it has a sub game called Queen's Blood.
Okay.
Which is like a card game. And I was warned by all the podcasts I listened to that it is in fact way too fun and addicting.
Okay.
And honestly, they're not wrong. Okay. So get this, right? There's a board. It is 3 rows, 5 columns. You're on one side because it's a game. You can always just be on the left side because it's not a multiplayer thing.
Okay.
You're on the left side. Your opponent's on the right side. And then you have a hand of 5 cards.
Okay.
And you can redraw some of them if you want to at the beginning. That's less important. But there's a pawn on the first column on your side. There is a pawn on each spot.
Okay.
On the opponent's side, same thing. Now, every card in your hand has a power level, a pawn requirement, and spaces that it affects. And those effects vary. Usually, generally, it's just it places a pawn on the affected space. Sometimes it'll power up your cards on the affected space. Sometimes it'll debuff your opponent's cards, yours and or your opponent's cards on an affected space. But for the most part, for the most sake, it places a pawn on a spot. And you can get multiple pawns on the same spot in order to place more powerful cards, right?
Okay.
And so in each row, you're trying to get a number based on all of your creature's power levels. And whoever has the higher number gets points for that row. Whoever gets the lower number doesn't get any points. If you tie, neither of you get any points. And the whole point is like you're taking these like spots with your pawns, but if they hit like a spot with one of their pawns, it overtakes one of your pawns. So you got to be careful of getting places like too fast, but also you want to get there pretty fast so you can stop them. And it's really fucking fun. I need to look more into like actually building my like decks. Because that's a fantastic picture for Instagram. I need to look more into building the decks because there's a lot of different powers and they do a lot of different things.
Okay, and there's like there like synergies?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Like for example, in the picture you sent me, in the middle row, second column, that little like weird face creature.
Yep.
With the 3 in the top right.
Yep.
One of the things that it does is it reduces the spot above and below it, the power of your cards or your enemy cards by 1, I think.
Okay.
So what I think happened there is that they took up space with like basic cards with a power level of 1, played that there after preventing their opponent from taking up space with other basic cards, and played higher powerful creatures in those 2 spaces.
Okay. So is there a point to this game? Like what's the story significance of this game?
Fucking nothing.
Okay, so they're literally just like
it is side content.
Okay.
And it is fantastic, and I love it.
That's awesome. Do you think you're are you playing against different...
There's not actually any gambling, but you're just playing against different NPCs.
Okay. Is there like, who's your current rival? Like, who's your current person you'd like to beat?
There isn't one. You just, every time you go into a town, there's new people to beat.
Okay,
And so you can
gotcha.
challenge them, and I immediately go and forsake any sort of side quest or anything and do that.
For this. Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Could you tell pretty early on this was like side content, like when it got like shown to you? Or were you like, oh, this might be like a thing?
Oh, I mean, it's very obviously side content.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like, I mean, like everything is side content aside from like the main mission.
I guess that's true. Interesting.
But yeah, so I can't stop and I won't stop.
Okay. How is there like a subreddit for people that are playing this like card game? Like, have you found your community of also gamblers?
I don't know. I haven't looked, but I should. You know what? Let me Google really fast.
I mean, I'd be curious like what the community is around this.
Did I mention that it's called Queen's Blood?
Gross.
No, it's a banger name, dude. Oh, yep, r/Queen's Blood.
Nice.
And I'm following. But yeah, you defeat all these people and you like get a card for defeating them. And it's all cool stuff. And some of the crazier cards are like wacky, but you don't necessarily want to use them because they take higher levels. So you need like a balanced thing. There are not that many posts on here, but I'm following it.
It does look like Final Fantasy VII has a good amount of posts.
I would assume so, because that's about the actual original game.
No, I know, but
I
mean, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I think maybe the subreddit, like, there's just a smaller group within the subreddit that's posting about this game.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely.
So did this remake just come out?
No, it came out like half a year ago, but it just came out on PC.
Okay, that explains it, because like I'm seeing a lot of posts from like 6-7 months ago, 9 months ago. So I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I had the same situation, and I don't know if you really care enough, but like I for like, I don't know, one afternoon got kind of excited about GTA 6 coming out, and I was like, damn. So I was like watching a video, all this stuff, and then I watched the trailer, and the trailer got me really hyped until the end when it was like coming to console in 2025, and I was like, oh, I forgot it won't be coming to PC for another 2.5 years after that. So I immediately was like, okay, I need to not think about this ever again. And I don't know why, like, I don't know why they're bad at that. Like, you'd think there'd be enough money in making it, like importing it, that they would do it faster, but maybe that's just how long it takes.
Yes, and it does take a long time to port things. I mean, it's a whole fucking process, and it gets really into the weeds of like specific devices and such.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I don't have much to say about it. It just gets like really complicated, different like programming languages. Yeah. Although you think if it was on Xbox, it'd be pretty easy because they're basically the same thing at this point.
Well, that's kind of where like I'm really surprised that like Xbox isn't pushing for like, hey guys, we just make a PC that's port. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that kind of like what the Steam Deck is? Like the Steam Deck is just a portable PC, right? Am I thinking of the Steam Deck, or am I thinking of
Steam Deck? Yeah. Steam Deck is a portable PC, which is why it just runs stuff that's on Steam.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that like from an Xbox standpoint, they haven't been like, hey guys, we're just selling you, you know, like a computer that you plug into your TV. I feel like that would make it easier for developing games and stuff. But hey, what do I know?
You're just some dingus.
I'm just some dingus. So, you know, hey, one day when I understand how games are created, I will care.
Yeah, I don't know, kind of a big ass, dude, understanding things.
Yeah, sorry. You know, I was talking to someone. I felt really bad because they were like talking about like programming languages, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And they were like, oh, like, what do you know? And I just went, none of them. And they were like, what?
I know nothing. I'm stupid.
And I was like, no, I think it was one of those things where because they talk to so many people who don't give a shit, that my like positive, like, oh, good for you that you know like 3 programming languages. And I just went, and so they were like, oh, you're engaging with me in this conversation. You must have something.
Therefore, you must know things. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm actually a moron that just thinks things are cool.
Also, now I'm just like sitting here on Steam and I'm realizing that they've made a DLC for fucking Diablo 4.
They've made a few.
Oh, have they? It's Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred? I didn't realize this.
Maybe it's just the one. For some reason, I think there's a couple, but maybe there's just one. I don't know anymore, man.
Weird. Interesting. Okay. Well, hey.
Yeah, I just fucking live here.
Yeah. Can we talk about how proud I am of you playing your scary game for a little bit longer before wimping out?
See, so that's the thing. I was talking to Sophia about this, and she was like, there's this thing. Not so much anymore, but I found that before. If I was in a group of, I couldn't do things alone. I would never play the scary things alone. But if I was in a group of people, I could be the brave one for them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put some analysis on this bitch. I think I found that was kind of the case for that game. Don't get me wrong. I was losing my shit most of the time, but there were moments where like Allison and Major were getting more nervous, and that's when I just started fucking booking it around the hospital. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm slamming on every door. Can't get into any of them. Then the lights shut off, and I'm like, I don't like this, actually. I'm actually done with this game. Peace.
Peace. Nice. Do you think at this point you are more than halfway through this game?
I hope no.
Oh,
because we're not even partway through the hospital, and there's the whole mansion, so I'm sure we got like a fucking hefty goddamn chunk to go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, oh, you're already halfway there. You're doing so great. Okay, you okay. Well, good luck.
I'm fully confident that we are not halfway, but like, I don't know. We're doing aight.
Yeah. Well, damn. Well, either way, good for you. I was impressed. And then again, I went to the bathroom and came back and you're playing a different game, which I think is just happening now. So
oh, that's why you were confused.
I
thought you were there the entire time.
No, I had to take a little poop.
Oops.
What I was trying to figure out, hold on. Okay, can I loop back to an episode 8 topic?
Episode 8.
Ooh,
yeah,
and episode 10, it looks like. I don't think I told you, but this is gonna sound maybe this isn't lame. I really liked it. Allison was worried that it was lame. For my birthday, Allison got me a giant soup pot. Did I tell you this?
No, but that's sick.
It's like a really fancy metal giant soup pot. I don't know. And then you're going to ask, like you should, how many quarts is the soup pot? I don't know. It's just a big ass pot. It's like the biggest pot before I think I'd be like, Allison, this is absurd. Like this is this is comically too large. Soup pot. I guess I'm going to just look up soup pot. It's a 40 quart, I think. Which is pretty good.
So when I ask you how much soup can a soup pot soup, you're going to tell me 40 quarts.
Yeah. So now quarts to gallons. Let's do this. It's a 10-gallon pot. That's pretty damn big. Damn. And
yeah, that's a lot of gallons.
That's a lot of gallons.
I'd say for sure. Soup.
So I'm really excited. I haven't used it yet. But I'm planning on it. I think I'm going to become a meal prep boy on Sundays.
Meal prep.
Maybe Saturdays, but I think Sundays. And I think a big thing for me is going to be soups. Hell
yeah, soups are a great thing to meal prep.
I've got about 4 months left of like Arctic conditions in my state, so I figure 4 months of soup meal prep, like that's gonna be pretty good. So I'm excited. So at some point, I might show you pictures. Soup. I do love soup, which was episode 8 was Anthony Loves Soup. Episode 10
Anthony Loves Soup.
Episode 10 was we talk about soup again. I don't know what we spoke about in episode 10, but that's what we spoke about. Can I try and jog your memory? Episode 10 was the Mice and Bison episode.
Mice and Bison.
Do you remember what soup again? Like why we were talking about soup again? I'm guessing it was me.
I couldn't say. Actually.
As I'm looking about this, it's really interesting because it looks like episode 10 must have been like a we talk about things we've already spoken about, because we have soups again and we have back to Beppo because we were talking about Buca de Beppo again.
Oh, we were definitely talking about Buca de Beppo again.
And so we must have just like kept looping back to old topics. But and so now I'm doing it again, episode 41. I had to look that up.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
episode 40.
It's episode 41. Hey everyone, it's episode 41.
Hey,
hey,
1 second.
2 minutes in.
I tapped out. Hey, there's the picture in the Google Doc. Hello and welcome to episode 41 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin. I'm joined by Anthony, and today we're talking about Buca de Beppo again. No, we don't have any more Buca de Beppo topics.
Yeah, we don't. But yeah, so I'm gonna be big into soup. So hopefully for a few episodes, if I like get my shit together, I'll post some pictures of the soup. give my reviews of how I've made my soup.
Very exciting. Yep. I look forward to soup content. Soup-based content.
Soup-based content.
Soup is pretty based. You're right. Fuck yeah, dude.
Between that and the fucking vampire movie episode we keep teasing, who knows?
One day we'll do Twilight.
One day. I do need to talk to Allison about that because I have not made a comment to her about it in like 20 episodes. So part of it's on me, if I'm being honest. So, but
you know what's fucking tragic?
A lot.
You know what's just
what do you got for me?
Horrible and tragic? I think I'm about to lose my Balatro run.
You motherfucker. Are you on it right now?
No, I'm invisible. But I was watching you.
What?
Actually, I can't. I'm keeping going. All right, we're still good.
What were you watching me on?
I was watching you on Steam in case you started playing the oil game again.
No, I wasn't playing Turmoil again. It's not a good game. It's really not. It's really a very it's a game that you would find on like it to me it reminds me of like a free Java game from like my childhood where you go to like freegames.com and you would like download the Java game. It's not good and it's very simple. And I thought like I put it on challenging and I think I'm like the richest man by far. And I didn't do much. So I'm not a fan. But what's your current Balatro target?
I need to get 40,000. I just got 10,000 with one hand and I have 3 more hands. So I think I can manage it.
Okay. Well, it's rookie numbers. So step it up.
But like I'm currently ruining my multiplier thing because I want a different one and it sucks. But like we'll see what I can get. No, I put that. I gotta do things in order. I need another like face card multiplier based thing. Oh, that was a big one and that did not get me close. Oh no, this is fucked up. Oh no, that didn't count because it wasn't 5 cards. Yeah, I fucked it now by not paying attention.
You're dead. You're a dummy.
Not necessarily. I can still bring it back. Okay. Anyways, so I did something on the I lost it. Okay, I'm quitting Balatro. So I did something on the Instagram when I was uploading last Thursday.
Okay.
I've quit Balatro now, by the way. I'll take myself off of invisible if you want to check.
It's fine.
So I did something on the Instagram where my friend with the movie podcast, post finale, posted a reel of one of the Fairytopia episodes that I was on where I said that Baby Yoda can suck it.
Okay.
I commented on it as well, but because we were like tagged in it, I could agree to be in it.
Okay.
As like a contributor, which posts it to ours. So it is on there.
On our what? On our Instagram?
Just on our Instagram, yeah, which has a face reveal for me, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's fine. I got a cup of tea. I got a stupid little shirt on that's got sparklies on it. Whatever, dude. And I say Baby Yoda can suck it because I want to talk about this. Here's an actual topic we can talk about. I hate mascot characters.
Okay, explain.
They annoy me.
Okay, like name.
I just find them annoying and corporate. Not as much if they're accidental. I'll admit there's some nostalgia here, but like Pikachu doesn't annoy me.
Yeah.
But also Pokemon has been like diversifying.
Yeah.
They're like shown characters like a lot because there's 1,000 fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
So they like to show a lot of different Pokemon and a lot of things. So it never feels like it's just Pikachu. But when it's just fucking Baby Yoda, Barbie Fairytopia, it's like just Bibble. Bibble kind of annoys me a little bit.
Yeah.
Not so much because not that in the movies he feels like that much of a mascot character, but in the way people treat him like one annoys me. Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory annoys me. And yes, I count him as a mascot character. Your fucking Neil guy from the Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
That feels like a created to be another Baby Yoda mascot character.
Yeah, kinda. That's funny.
And maybe it's just because I hate corporations, but I hate them. I don't like them. They're annoying to look at and they're bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna fight you on Neil a little bit.
Neil can suck it.
Neil's funny. Neil, I think
put
Neil's
that on an Instagram
funny.
reel. Neil can suck it. I haven't even watched anything with it. I just hate looking at him.
I think here's my I agree on Baby Yoda, and here's why. I think that Baby Yoda, it's like one of those things where everyone wants Baby Yoda to talk, right? But like based on how they've developed the show, Baby Yoda will be a baby forever, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's, I don't know, 80 at this point, and he's still a baby. And so everyone's like, next season, he's going to start talking and doing shit. And it's like, no, he's just a baby and he'll be a baby forever. And it's just like weird. Like there's nothing there, right? Like same with Pikachu. Pikachu doesn't evolve. He doesn't develop. He doesn't grow. And it's the same thing with Baby Yoda. Like Baby Yoda is going to be Baby Yoda. They keep like making him, they like, for some reason, I don't know how much you follow freaking Star Wars and Baby Yoda, but like
not at all.
They like give him weapons and they like give him armor and then they're like, this is for you to fight. And it's like, he's just a baby. Like he's not
just
developed in any capacity in any season or show. So like the idea that he needs to have like weapons is like kind of funny. Or like they hint that one day he'll get a Mandalorian helmet and you're like, oh, what's the requirement for him to get a helmet? And it's like, oh, he has to speak. And you're like, okay, so he'll never get it. Like that's just kind of how that works.
Baby Yoda's not allowed to speak, so fuck off.
Yeah, it's just like
well, I have a rule of thumb. I have a better rule of thumb for if something's a mascot character and I won't like it. If it looks like it'll get adopted by like suburban moms.
Okay.
I hate it.
Yeah, Neil's gonna get adopted by suburban moms. That is true.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's valid.
Basically, if it hits that vibe, I guarantee I'm not into it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like overall, I get why they have to. I think they used to do it in the past because it was like it drove toy sales. Now I think it's like clothing. It's just merch. It's really just like.
Yes. Mascot characters just sell a lot. So that's why.
Yeah. Are people making like shirts with Neil on them? I should look this up.
I don't know. Probably. Couldn't tell you though. I don't watch it.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that tracks.
Like this is dumb. I'm gonna send this to you.
What do you have? What do you have for me, mascot boy?
Like it's just.
Yeah, it's just a fucking guy. Okay.
Also, he looks shiny. Like he looks.
Yeah, he looks shiny. But like, picture this. Picture this. There's just a strange man on your shirt, and underneath it just says Bazinga. Same vibe. Same fucking vibe.
Yeah, it's the same vibe.
Jim Parsons can suck it. All right. That's right. The man.
Take that, Jim. But yeah, I'm looking through all these. I mean, these are just like immediately. It's like, do you want Baby Yoda? Do you you think Chewbacca fits into that?
No, I don't think Chewbacca does. At least not early on. I think later on he might.
Okay, gotcha.
I wonder if young Sheldon dies at the end of the TV show Young Sheldon.
Yeah, you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, I mean maybe. Shows get crazy.
True, like it retcons it.
Yeah. Well, is Young Sheldon not like a dark and gritty reboot of The Big Bang Theory?
Are you joking? No, I don't think so. I think it's just a prequel.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, I was gonna say like I didn't quite know. All I know about Young Sheldon is that they kill his dad or something like that.
God,
like that's really what I know. Spoilers.
I'm pretty sure he was dead in the original series, so that tracks.
Oh, okay. So they just like showed that part. Okay. Well, that's kind of fucked up. Wait, so like if you had watched The Big Bang Theory and then you were like, oh, he doesn't have a dad in this show because his dad died. Are you like watching the entire Young Sheldon show being like, when are you going to fucking kick it?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I don't know. I think I kind of like that. I think I kind of like when you know. Well, do I? I'm going to go back and forth.
You like you like the literary device of dramatic irony?
I think that, well, no, I think I like knowing more about the history than the characters do. I feel like it gives me like a way to not be as tense while watching things. You know what I mean? Like,
I can assure you that just because you know something's going to happen does not necessarily make you less tense, such as that fucking mystery game in that fucking hospital.
True. I guess, yeah, I just mean things like, what's it called? With the fucking guy that never finishes a book, Game of Thrones, like the prequel Game of Thrones series.
J.R.R. Malkin.
What did you... Yeah, McCall. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that guy.
George R.R. Tolkien. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's really what he is, right? That's kind of... I really, I'm going to detour a little bit. Have you ever seen the panel where it's him and Stephen King talking about their process of writing books? Like, have you seen that like interview?
Can't say I have, no.
Okay, I'm gonna try and track it down. I won't be able to find it right now, but I'll have to send it to you. It's super interesting. It's like someone asks, like it's like a panel, and someone asks them like, what's their writing process? Because clearly they have such different writing processes where like George R.R. Martin like can't write a goddamn book to save his life anymore, and Stephen King just like keeps writing fucking 20 novels a year, and it's just like,
well, doesn't Stephen King have ghostwriters?
Does he?
Wasn't that like a thing? Maybe am I spreading misinformation?
I think you are.
Fine, I'll Google it. Keep talking.
No, Stephen King does not use ghostwriters.
Okay, but that's the AI. The only
True.
ghostwriters from Reddit r/books, just like the Google summary. The only ghostwriters Stephen King has used are cocaine and alcohol.
Okay, well, good for him.
Yeah, no, that's just a conspiracy thing that people just said so often. I was like, oh yeah, that must be true. God, I hate information.
I mean, he's making a shit ton of books, but it's really funny.
No, he is. They can't all be good.
Yeah, well, it's really funny because George R.R. Martin's like, yeah, you just try and do what you can, and like sometimes it's just you really struggle and you've got writer's block and all this stuff. And Stephen King just goes, well, I get up at 7 a.m. and I get some coffee and then I sit down at my desk like I'm working an office job and I just type for 8 hours. And then when I'm done, I get up and I stop working. And it's just like so interesting because like George R. R. Martin's like, holy shit, you can do that. Like, it's just such like an interesting where they're just very different people. And I don't know. I think I kind of like the idea that like Stephen King is just like, I just punch in for 8 hours. And then when that 8 hours is up, I like go about my life. And I just do that every day. And that's why I'm able to make, 1 billion books. So overall,
yeah, I mean, there's different methods to creativity, but like if you want to get better at something, you got to just keep doing it. So
yeah. When was the last time George R. R. Martin actually released a fucking book?
Dude, who fucking knows? Maybe you should take a page from Stephen King's book. Book.
And how do I even figure this out? Oh, 2018. Damn, dude. At some point, like fucking that was his last book, 2018.
Damn, that's older than I am.
That's older than that's
I'm literally just a baby.
I just think that's really interesting that again, he just like can't just figure it out. Also, when did he start writing these stupid Game of Thrones books?
I remember that shit in middle school. Already being like a TV show and stuff. So I gotta imagine like 2010.
Well, this doesn't make it. Wait, how many fucking... I don't know enough about his books. I'm not going to talk. I think it looks like the first book he has was in 1996.
Yeah, Game of Thrones in 1996.
Damn. I would get tired. Like after 30 years, I'd be like, I don't really remember.
He began writing it in 1991 and published it in 1996, according to Wikipedia.
Weird.
So, I was way off with 2010. It actually is older than I am. So yeah.
What? How much money would I have to pay you to write like 3 or 4 books a year? Like actually write
a year?
Yeah.
Do they have to be good? How many pages?
Okay, they need
Write
to be
me a contract
they need
right
to be
now.
400 pages each.
Okay.
And they don't need to be good, but like you're known, right? Like you're gonna be known if you make a shit book.
Fuck. Oh, I don't.
So how about this?
How much you would have to pay me?
$50,000 a year, and you have to write 4 400-page books of like world acclaim, right? Like you're known.
I don't think I can get world acclaim off of 4 400-page books in a year. Also, $50K is less than I make now at my job.
True, yeah, but it could be like in addition, like you could do it when you're at home.
I don't have the time for that, my guy. I definitely don't have the time for that. I barely have enough time for the things that I like doing.
True.
And while I do love my silly little metaphors, I can't say that I'd be a good writer, much less skilled at it. I never much liked it in school. I can write all right. I can carry a theme, but I can't say I'd write. I barely remember the hero's journey. Like call to action, and then he fights a monster, and then a denouement, and then we're good. Like, what the fuck is any of that? I don't know.
I feel like if you wrote a book, your book would have a lot of like fourth wall breaks where it's just you very tired at night being like, I don't know, man, this is just what you're gonna have to read. Like, I just feel like there'd be some notes that like bleed in.
Yeah, I don't think I couldn't not have like author's notes within the book. book. I don't think any of my narratives could ever be cohesive enough to not have that. But it would have I could avoid it because maybe I would just want footnotes.
Okay.
I
think that'd be fun.
Footnotes in my books because I will have like extra little funny things to say that I want to say. Like there's definitely like 50 footnotes in a single book that I'll just say I hardly know her.
Yeah, like every time the joke permits.
Yeah, exactly. But like I don't know. There's a book series called the Ghost Hunters Adventure Club.
Okay.
At which if you know the Let's Play channel Game Grumps, one of the guys on there, Aaron Hansen, he's created a character, Dr. Cecil H.H. Mills, who's supposed to be his uncle, who writes these books, and he plays this character like in costume, and the audiobooks are read by him, but also he is reading the book. He has a foreword and an afterword read by him, but there's also sections in the books where he and the author is contacted by the characters to get information, and he basically tells them to fuck off because he's a grumpy old shithead who was forced to write a book for young adults. It's very good, and the audiobook of the first one is on YouTube for free. But
and they're good, like they're enjoyable.
I liked it. Yeah, it's a good little mystery book. And like I don't know, it's just like a 5-hour audiobook, so that was fun and nice. But like that's fun. 400 pages is a lot, you son of a bitch.
Sorry. What if I
give me 300?
That would make a difference for you?
Yes, 300, 4 books a year, same number of books.
Yep.
$75K a year.
I think that's valid. But
I can't promise they'll be very good. Like, honestly, they'll be rejected by an editor. Frankly, you do understand what the editing process entails? How many notes there are in a book?
You say that. I think that's what I like about If Books Could Kill, because I love when they read a book that like clearly just like didn't go through the editorial process. I fucking love that
you know what?
so much.
I could just write I could just write another fucking Who Moved My Cheese. You're so right. I can just write
really good.
I can write a allegory that half the book is just the setup of people at a theoretical fake hypothetical lunch talking about an allegory and saying how much it changed their lives and how good it is. That can be like 100 pages. Then I tell the allegory for 100 pages, and then I give all of those characters like takeaways, meandering about for another 100 pages, probably, and probably another 50, and then like another 50 being like, and here's how you should apply it to your life, and a lot of bullet points.
Yeah, I think I would like to read a self-help book from you. I think that could be fun. I think that could be.
You think I would have a good self-help book?
I think so. I think that you would be like, and then I spoke to my therapist and they told me I should put this into the book. Like, I think you would make it. I think it'd be nice. I would read that book. I would, but I would only give you $2,000 for it because I feel like,
but I have to write 3 of them.
Well, I feel like how big is like a self-help book? I feel like they're not very big.
Self-help books are like 200 pages.
Oh, that's kind of still a lot. Damn.
At most, but there's, I imagine diagrams.
Oh yeah, you just fill it with doodles.
Maybe, yeah. I think self-help is doing little doodles. Here's some examples. I just draw a train.
Oh, it's just like the trolley problem in a few different situations. You just like throw that stuff in.
Oh my God, you're so right. But yeah, I don't know if I could write a book.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Just because, like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask of me. That's a lot to ask of me, the ADHD motherfucker whose special interest is definitely not writing.
It's in gambling.
But yeah, yes, it's in gambling.
That could be your self-help book. It's just like how I got myself out of Balatro.
No, how to gamble, but good.
Yeah. I think that'd be a winner. People would buy it.
You're so right. How to get good at gambling and not regret it. Play a game that lets you just edit the rules.
I'm surprised there aren't more books about like biographies about like how my child like got into addiction based on like gotcha games and stuff. Like, I'm kind of surprised this isn't like
they don't do very well.
Oh, okay.
Specifically gotcha games?
No, but I mean, like, you used to see those things of like apps, like when the App Store was getting really big with Apple, where it was like, oh, my kid just spent $400 on this stupid game and like drained my bank account. Like things like that. Like, I don't know. I'd be curious, like, if there's, I'm going to call them memoirs, but like biographies about like that kind of stuff.
Unfortunately, the satanic panic is long past before like iPads became a thing.
True.
But you know what? We're going back into like a second one probably. So
yeah.
Hey, let's fucking go. Maybe we'll get some sick books about like how somebody went to a satanic ritual and then got addicted to a gacha game. And Satan's real name was Genshin Impact. Ooh.
Ooh, bum bum bum.
Bum, bam, bam. Curious that plagues keep happening during Donald Trump's reigns as president.
Yeah, it's almost
Isn't
like...
that kind of a sign of the Antichrist?
Oh, God. Yeah, I do love that like bird flu is now a thing we need to care about.
Bird
right?
flu? Yeah, they tend to do that.
I'm huffing a lot. It's just not getting picked up in the mic.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad at you. I'm just that was so fucking dumb. Literally, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I got it, and I was disappointed and ashamed. But no, I'm gonna keep going because fuck you. Yeah, the bird flu, like it's you know, it's back. It's like affecting cattle now, which I didn't know could happen.
Which means it's spread. That's cool and good.
Yeah, so you know,
it's evolved.
It's okay. I
Life,
bought some masks.
Finds a way. Yeah. Yeah, I should get some nice masks now.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. You know, just stick them in my closet for emergencies. Just some real heavy duty N95 masks.
Yeah.
You weren't as funny last episode, and it's because you were playing Turmoil.
You think I'm not funny? You think I'm funny when I am playing Turmoil?
No, I think you're funny when you're not playing Turmoil.
Well, I'm not playing
but
it
this
now.
was just an insult I was going to lob at you.
Oh.
You're not?
No. You keep thinking that I'm playing games.
Oh, that doesn't explain.
Thanks. Fucking asshole.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I'm gonna go talk to Sophia.
That's the one I meant to tell at the beginning of the episode. Is a shit talk. Actually, there's a bit I forgot to do at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
Because for a party, we bought a bunch of Rainiers at the request of one of a party goer, and we still had like most of a box of Rainier, which are beers.
Okay.
They're made like in Washington. That's why people are always like, oh man, I miss the Rainiers. They're like a shit beer, but they're like, all right, I guess if you like beer. I don't like beer, but I was gonna say, man, I sure do love a beer after a long day of work, and crack one open and force myself to drink it.
Yeah, you think that would be...
It's really just going to be suffering for me. I wasn't going to get even buzzed off of that, and it was just going to suck because it tastes bad. Apparently, people put lemon slices on them, and that's good. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I should try one. Maybe I should dump some lemon in it.
Yeah, I mean,
I have lemon juice.
It can't hurt.
You know what? Should we find out right at the end here? Last 2 minutes.
Sure. Whip it out.
Okay. One sec. Okay. I have my lemon juice. I have the beer can. Obviously, I don't have an actual lemon, so I can't, like, do that.
You're just gonna pour in juice.
Yeah.
I mean, go for it.
Okay. Here's the Fully work. We'll see if that even picks up. Okay. First, pre-taste of beer. Okay, I see what they mean. That you know what? Rainier is better than most shit beers.
Oh, okay.
That actually didn't hurt me. Maybe it's because I've been drinking sours more, and those are technically like ales. But okay. I poured in some lemon juice. Do a light swirl. Okay, that does actually mute the like shitty yeast bread taste.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, I still fucking don't like it. Does this have a Yeti on the can? I just noticed it said Special Jubilee Edition. It's got like a Yeti with horns and a Viking with a sword with a Rainier can on it, riding a Rainier can at the Yeti to fight it. Oh,
Weird.
There's a wizard on the other side with an orb behind the big R logo.
Okay, we'll take a picture for the Instagram.
I don't know if I can picture it. Here, let me take it against my wall in my hand. You know what? I'll have to take 3 pictures to shine.
No worries. I'd be curious.
I will edit them together. I'll do like a little edit for them, yeah. Oh, wait. We gotta open Pokemon cards as well.
Oh, of course. Okay,
Of course. Sorry. Let me send the 3 pictures to you as well.
Okay.
Also, that way I can copy and paste them off from my computer.
Oh, interesting. Oh, weird. That's cool detail. Okay. Which pack?
Let's see. I say Pikachu because that's the one I have the most new cards possible in.
Okay. And I'm opening.
1 sec. I gotta load the app and also copy these images.
You idiot! I'm already in, dude. I've already got my first card.
1 sec. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. First pack. Just the first one.
Yep.
First one. Go. Okay. Oh, I got sparkles. I think I got something good in here
Ooh.
at the very end. Cool. First card, Seal, 1 diamond.
Magikarp, 1 diamond.
Mineshow, 2 diamond.
Oh, Rapidash, 2 diamond.
Another Seal for 1 diamond.
Doduo for 1.
Ekans for 1 diamond.
Growlithe for 1.
I got the
Ooh.
Pikachu EX that has an animation. Unfortunately, that's the special animation card that I already have.
Damn, I got the Arcanine EX, which is 4 diamonds, but I think yours is probably better than mine.
Based on the fact that it has a little animation, yeah.
Yeah, damn.
It has music that plays too. I just poured a bunch more lemon juice in this right here just to see if it would make it taste not shit still.
At some point, you should be drinking mostly lemon juice.
Well, I'm not adding more.
Okay.
So this is 3 stars.
Ooh, yeah.
How many stars did you say yours is?
Mine's only 4 diamond, so you've won.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm annoyed though, because that wasn't a new card. That has such a low drop rate, but like, it's the one I already have out of all the really special cards.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
what are you looking for in the Pikachu deck?
I don't know, a lot of bullshit.
Oh, okay. Just all the bullshit.
Yeah, because they only show you like the common cards and give you a counter for that kind of.
Mm,
And I just counted up like those because those are the only ones I can guarantee. And I don't think it gives you spaces for like the really rare hidden ones that you don't have. Alas. Oh well, whatever. Good episode. Thanks for listening to episode 41 of We Both Keep Trying to Sabotage Each Other by Playing Games, which just end up sabotaging the quality of the content of the podcast. Thanks for listening. You can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com. And our Instagram is at tbtlpod if you want to see any of the things we were talking about this episode. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Tell your friends. Word of mouth is how people learn about us.
give us your mouths.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.